Hey guys, so today we are taking a look at EZA STR Transforming Cooler, probably one of the most anticipated EZAs ever in this game. As soon as they announced that the theme of this celebration was going to be cooler, essentially everybody wanted this guy to get his EZA, and they definitely delivered, I think, in part 3 here with this guy's EZAs. He's pretty nuts. I would say that without a doubt, no matter how you slice it, this guy's probably just overall the single best EZA character in the game, well, at least for TURs, right? So let's go and quickly go through what he's able to do, and then we'll take a look at him in an actual setting here once the game decides to actually reconnect. There we go. All right, so leader skill is Terrifying Conquerors, Transformation Boost 170, Key +3. Actually a pretty solid leader skill. Considering what this guy's bringing to the table, I actually do like that leader skill a lot, and I think you could get away with running that in pretty much every difficult stage in the game. His super attack effect is the Destructive Ray. So now he stacks defense infinitely. This was not the case prior to EZA. He didn't. Basically, this was the same effect prior to EZA, except now they just added infinitely stacking defense, which is like, it just completely changes this unit, like overall. With the amount of stats that he has here, look at this defense: 12,000 defense, 22,000 attack. Like, infinite stacking defense with those numbers, like he's gonna be looking insanely good after just like a few supers. All right, so then he gets 130% attack and defense, launches an additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super attack when the target enemy is in attack down or defense down status, which can be good because a lot of the early stages of these difficult fights, like phase 1 or even sometimes even phase 2, they can have either their defense or attack lowered. So like for Red Zone Omega, Red Zone Broly, the first stage, you can lower the boss's attack and defense. So that would actually end up triggering the additional on this cooler. The transformation boost category allies key +2, attack and defense +50%. So they actually raise that from 30%. So he's giving a 50% support buff to both attack and defense, no matter if you're fighting one enemy or two enemies. Now the only difference is with one enemy it's transformation boost, and with multiple enemies it's Terrifying Conquerors. Now the only downside to this, I guess, is it's not even related to this cooler. It's more so his team, right? Metal Cooler does not have access to the transformation boost category. So if you're fighting one enemy, the LR Metal Cooler is not going to be getting the support from this character, which is a bit unfortunate. I think if LR Metal Cooler was on transformation boost, it would actually completely change the way that he's viewed, I think, by most people. If Metal Cooler had access to this 50% support from this cooler, I mean, at that point you're never gonna lose. Like, he becomes so much better if he gets the extra 50% support here. He would basically be starting the turn out with what, like 650,000 defense. I mean, plus the defense he's getting from a super attack fight. Like, he would never die essentially. And then the times when he would die, like if you're getting hit by a type disadvantage super attack or like Cell Max or something like that, he just revives. So I think that does make a big difference. Unfortunately, that's just not the case here. And then obviously he does have a transformation into Final Form Cooler. You can activate this on the 3rd turn when there's a pure Hybrid Saiyan enemy, or on the 6th turn. So, you know, either way you'll be able to get it eventually. So these are my skill orbs. These are unchanged from when he first came out on Global. So I might go ahead and change the attack bronze skill orb to defense. I just haven't touched this since he released, so I'll have to just play around with him and see how I like him with this attack orb. And then if I wish he had more defense, then I'll put a defense skill orb on him. Links are very, very good. I believe he shares 6 out of 7 links with the LR Final Form Cooler. Obviously, the only difference being that Final Form Cooler has legendary power. And this guy, what does this guy have that Final Form Cooler doesn't have? Is it Brutal Beatdown? I think it's probably Brutal Beatdown. Yeah, LR Final Form Cooler does not have Brutal Beatdown. Okay, that's the only difference. Not that big of a deal. On some good teams, and if we go ahead and transform with him, his super attack effect now infinitely stacks attack instead of defense. So, you know, you stack up a decent amount of defense via his pre-transform state, and then post-transformation, he's starting to stack attack and become stronger offensively. So the only real change they made, I mean, they gave him a bit more stats and they gave him an extra 1 key, which is nice, but the big change they made here was that they gave him an extra attack post-transformation. So he launches 2 additional attacks instead of 1. So he can launch up to 4 attacks in his transform state here. He also does gain 10% crit chance per rainbow keys for obtain, which actually could be pretty good. Essentially every difficult fight in the game right now is against an extreme class enemy, so he does get guaranteed crits against pure and hybrid Saiyans, but you know, if you're fighting any of these difficult stages, you know, Omega, like any of the Wicked Bloodline red zone stages, any of the GT red zone stages, pretty much Broly's like the only Saiyan enemy that I think we're fighting. Maybe like red zone Turles, I guess. Cell Max, he will be able to get a higher crit chance with Rainbow Key Spheres, which I think could be pretty nice. He retains the same links post-transformation. I think the way that I view this transformation for this cooler is that I'm pretty much only going to be doing this on like the final turn that I want to finish the enemy off. I would think of this more so as like a finishing move rather than, you know, I want to transform into this guy right away. Maybe once we start getting fights against more Saiyans and Hybrid Saiyans, then we'll eventually want to transform this guy earlier on in the fight. But as it stands right now, I think I'm viewing his support and defense stacking with a higher value than him just getting more damage post transformation. Because remember, in his base form, he's providing so much extra damage to Final Form Cooler, the LR, that like I don't even know if I want to give that up to transform. But we're going to be jumping into the Metal Cooler Core Red Zone fight here, and this is the team we're going to be running. We're going to be using the support member because there's no reason not to. And then we're going to be using a waste item. Now, the only thing to mention about this team is that I am a little bit nervous about the first phase. The first phase is an int Metal Cooler Army fight, or phase, that can super twice per turn, and they lower defense. So if we get supered on multiple characters that don't really want to be supered by that character, like Cool EZA or Full Power Frieza, like multiple times in a row, then that could be an issue. But I think because of the fact that we have 2 LR Metal Coolers, and we're just going to be healing so much health that I don't really think it's going to be that big of an issue. But the thing I want to pay attention to in this specific showcase for the EZA Cooler is how much is he affecting the LR Final Form Cooler. Like, that's obviously going to be the main thing we're going to be looking at. We want both those coolers next to each other. And then, like, I mean, EZA Cooler, let's just jump in here. EZA Cooler is going to be obviously really, really powerful by himself, but his main role on this team, I think, is to power up the Final Form Cooler. And we actually did get them side by side here on the second rotation, so that's pretty good. 717,000 HP. Let's go ahead and jump in and see how this goes. This is definitely one of the harder fights in the game, so keep that in mind. All right, we get to watch this. This is actually like only my second time ever seeing this. I think this is a pretty cool scene here. Ridiculously powerful. So, I mean, if this is like 10% attack and defense permanently for Wicked Bloodline, then cooler allies get 1 key for 7 turns. Okay, I will do this. I don't really care about this Metal Cooler doing damage right now. We don't really care about damage anyway in this first fight anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and do this. And then Cool EZA, I want to make sure I get my stacks in with Cool EZA, so we'll just grab all those. All right, now obviously the main reason why I brought such a STR heavy team here is because the second phase, the Metal Cooler Core phase, is physical. And that's generally, I think, the way you want to build your teams when you're fighting these difficult events here, is whatever, like the more difficult phases of these stages, you just bring type advantage characters, right? That's just the way it's designed. All right, we're probably going to get supered here. Hopefully Cool EZA doesn't get supered. Okay, he didn't super full power, which is kind of... Oh, he did. Okay. All right, never mind. All right, this is fine. Full power Frieza has pretty decent defense here. Yeah, it still did a little bit of damage, but we should be okay. This guy's going to start stacking. Hopefully he gets multiple supers so we can stack defense multiple times. Nice, perfect. He can super one more time. This is from his passive, I think. Maybe it's not. You actually can't tell. Okay, I don't know. I don't know if it was or not. All right, here we go. Let me actually change this. All right, so let's go ahead and put EZA Cooler in slot 1. So he's starting out with 277,000 defense, which is actually not bad. Something else to remember is that this enemy right here, obviously you can tell, he has his attack and defense both lowered. So we are going to be able to get the additional from the EZA Cooler's passive. So we can theoretically super up to 3 times this turn. It is possible. Getting the passive one and then the hidden potential system additional as well. Alrighty, let's see. What are we going to get here? 6.8 million. Support character, by the way. Pretty insane. Alright. Ah, damn. Give me a hidden potential additional. Ah, normal. That sucks. That's actually pretty unlucky. All right, so we only got one super in there. This was the turn. I mean, here's the thing with this fight too, is right. This fight, you only get to fight against this first phase for 3 turns. So we got pretty unlucky with the EZA Cooler being on the second rotation because we're only going to get 1 turn against this first phase with EZA Cooler. So we only get 1 opportunity to super multiple times with the passive. So that's kind of unfortunate that we only got 1 super in there, but we should be fine here. Again, the second phase is physical, so we'll be okay here no matter what. And then the physical metal coolers are definitely going to be more than okay here. This guy does unarmed super, and then obviously we have type advantage, so whatever. All right, we got an additional here. I think this friend is also rainbowed. Double super is really good though. Okay, this is yeah, nice try. All right, so this is going to be our final turn against this first phase here. 500k defense, huh? I guess we just keep this rotation the way it is. Let's grab this. Let's grab this. We're going to phase out of this phase anyway after this turn, so it doesn't really matter what we do. Okay. All right, so we're going to be moving into the Metal Cooler core fight after this. I guess we'll have to see how many attacks he's aiming at the first slot. I think with only 1 super attack, the final form Cooler might have more start of turn defense than the EZA. We'll have to see though. I'm not sure. Is he going to super Golden Frieza? Yeah, he is. Okay, whatever. Yeah, nice damage. All right, moving into the difficult part of this fight here. Only 1 attack in the front. Okay, unfortunately, are you kidding me? He sealed him. Ugh, all right. Well, yeah, final form Cooler at 468. That's pretty dumb. EZA basically at 400k though. After only 1 super. I mean, he is getting the support from Cool EZA though. Is he brutal beat down? No, he doesn't. Okay. Let's just do this, right? We'll just see how well EZA Cooler is able to take the punishment from the core. Again, we have type advantage, but it's still a pretty difficult piece of content here. Let's do this. And then we'll do this. All right, no super right away. Double digits. All right, let's start stacking up more. 7.5 million. All right. Support. 50% support character. Okay, unfortunately, we just keep getting additional normals. Is he gonna... watch him... Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, watch him super Cool EZA, but no, he's super... This is fine. We should be fine here. That's a lot of damage still. That just goes to show how much this guy hits for. That's basically a 13 million attack stat from this guy. I'm actually kind of worried. Is Cool EZA gonna die? Because Cool EZA can't super. I think... like, him sealing Cool EZA is probably the worst outcome here. Okay? I don't know if Cooler just wants to end the fight, I guess. Look at his damage. This is without Legendary Power active, too. Okay. What is this turn? This is turn 1 against the second phase. He's dead next turn, right? I think. Isn't he? Maybe not. That was so much damage we just did. Are you kidding me? Okay, we lived. And we're going to heal up a lot. Did he seal? He sealed full power 3, so that's really bad. Let's just do this. Yeah, we actually, I don't think we can possibly lose, because here's why. Even if he kills Metal Cooler on this turn, he kills, like, I don't know, this metal, my Metal Cooler, right? Let's just say he supers in the front. We will die, and then we revive next turn, and then we have the Supernova from my Final Form Cooler, and he's just going to kill this guy. So there's actually no possible way that we lose. Okay, well, with that in mind, let's just kill him, I guess. And I think we'll probably go into one more event here, because that I mean, we did see how he performed here, but I think we can see a little bit more with him. Let's jump into a different red zone stage after this. All right, so 9 million. I don't think, even though full power freeze is sealed, I don't think he's going to just completely one-shot us from full health, so we should be okay. All right, additional for 6 million. Yeah, again, we actually cannot lose. It's impossible. All right, no super against him. Go ahead and super. I'm actually curious. I don't think this metal cooler is fully built up, by the way, so... He definitely would die if he supered here. Oh, additional, okay. No super? Oh, there's a super. Okay, so we should be dead here. Again, he's not fully built up, but he did super twice. Are we dead? We probably are dead. Yeah, oh yeah, okay. All right, and now we win. GG. All right, let's jump into Super 17. I feel like this is a fight I haven't really done many times, so this should be interesting. I don't think the first phase of this can be attack or defensive lowered, so we're not going to be able to actually get Cooler's passive to where you can super multiple times against any of these phases here, but I don't even think we need to get that. We're also going to be switching up the team a little bit. We're going to be running LR Final Form Cooler's team here instead of Metal Cooler's team, just because the final phase is STR. Yeah, pretty typical setup here. I'm going to be using the AGL Metal Cooler as well. I feel like it'll be nice against the STR phase. We're using Tech Janemba for the extra support, and then we're going to keep the full power Frieza here as well. So let's go ahead and jump in, and we'll see how good we do here. All right, so the second, once again, the second second rotation is the rotation we want. So, all right, we're going to be able to get the Metal Cooler fully built up here, and oh, is he? No, we're only going to get 3 stacks here. Okay. So, what do I want to say about this? I guess something to keep in mind is that both of the Metal Coolers on this team are not under a not under a 200% leader skill. Again, they're not on transformation boost. It would just make such a big difference if Metal Cooler was on transformation boost. I'm so annoyed that they did not put him on there. Okay, well, we should still be pretty good here. Let's just go after this int guy. This. I don't really care about full power Frieza doing any damage, and then you just do whatever you want. All right, let's see. Fine. Don't really remember how tough this fight is. I don't think it's that tough. The second phase, I remember hitting very hard though. The super attack in the second phase, that does hit pretty hard. Okay, this should be. Is this the AGL one or the physical one? Oh no, it's the int one. Okay, well, nice damage. All right, well, that didn't really hit too hard, huh? All right, this Metal Cooler will start getting built up as well. That's fine. We're gonna heal to full HP. All right, let's stack with Cooler here. Okay, so only the physical guys attacking in the front. I want to make sure I get the support from Janemba here. So what I'll do is we'll save the AGL orbs for Janemba. How about that? Let's do this. Actually, we can just do that. That works. All right. What are we going to be at? Like 7.5 million or something right here? Yeah, actually exactly where we're at. Okay. Yeah, because it's the same amount of support from Geneva that we're getting as we would have gotten from Cool EZA. Only one super again. Okay, so we're actually, in this video, we've gotten pretty unlucky with Cooler's stacking. But, I mean, we saw how much extra defense he gets from just, like, one stack. He goes from, like, 277 to basically 400k defense after one stack. It's just so absurd. So that just goes to show how much the stacking makes a difference for this guy. All right, so he's dead. Okay, just final form, cool. Oh, actually, he could dodge. I'm actually really happy he dodged that. Now we'll be able to prolong the event, which is exactly what we want. All right, let's do a little bit of damage here. That's fine. We should be okay here. Oh, we dodged. Okay, that's pretty rare. Let's go ahead and do this. This is my cool. What does the final form cool even look like? 21 crit, 2 dodge, 15 additional. 15 additional. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Okay, well, this guy's probably just dead here. I don't really think we can avoid this. It's pretty much just inevitable. I'm going to try and do as little damage as I can here, but he's probably just dead. All right, this metal cooler will be fully built up as well. Okay, another additional. Yeah, he's definitely dead. Okay, there is fully built up. Nice. Well, I guess we're moving into Super 17 next. Again, we only have one stack on EZA Cooler here, but that's unfortunately the best we could do with the situations that we have here. All right, this guy's dead. All right, infinite stacks. Well, at least we got a bunch of attacks in with Final Form Cool. I'll take that. Alright, so the one thing to remember about this guy is that he does absorb key-based supers. I think this guy does a key-base. Yeah, it's key-based. Yeah. I mean, clearly this is what you want to do here. Do we just do this? Let's just do this. Like, why not? And then we'll save STR Cooler on rotation. Do this. Doesn't matter what we do here. All right, let's see. Okay. I'm glad I put him in slot 1. This should still do a little bit of damage, though. I mean, again, this guy hits pretty hard, yeah. All right, well, this guy's going to be fully built up here. All right, 8.2 million. Remember, this is not a 200% leader skill for this character. He's still under 170. Nice. All right. Hopefully we get 2 supers in with EZA Cooler just for the stacks. He's obviously going to absorb this. Damn it. Okay. All right. Don't kill him, please. Don't do it. Oh, God. I mean, my EZA Cooler has 25 additional. It's not like I'm neglecting giving. He has a 50% chance to do an additional. It's just I don't know. It just doesn't happen. All right, stop. Oh my God. This is what happens when you put this LR Final Form Cooler next to the EZA Cooler. This is exactly the reason why they EZA'd the STR Cooler in the first place. Is just to make this guy even more of a monster. All right. I think you know what I'm going to do here. I'm actually going to put Metal Cooler in the front, and the reason why is because I want to die. And the reason why I want to die is so that we can avoid having this guy super a million times. I don't want to kill this guy right away. Let's do this. I'm not going to get the Janemba support. I don't want to get it. Let's just do this. Actually, we could do, no. Let's do that. That'll get us damage reduction in case we live. But it won't give the support. Perfect. All right, super. Super? Are we even going to die if he supers? I mean, we actually could potentially just not die. Oh, he crit. And another additional. Okay. Well, we actually might not even die if he supers us. How much does this do? We're fully built up. We have double supers. No support, though. We actually... Are you kidding me? We lived? Oh, my God. Okay. Type disadvantage red zone super and we lived. Well, we have a little bit of HP left. Are we dead? Is he going to kill Fat Janemba with a normal? Probably not. We have the damage reduction. Okay. Dude, I just want to get more footage of EZA Cooler. It's so tough when this team just wrecks everything without even trying. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Is he going to kill Janemba? Are you kidding me? That is so unlucky, dude. Come on. I'm jumping back in. All right, we're not playing around this time. We're just going to crush this guy. So we actually have a really good starting rotation here. This is exactly the rotation I wanted in turn 1. This is perfect. All right, so I'm gonna leave the EZA Cooler here in slot 1. We're not holding back. We're just gonna crush this guy. Or we're annihilating you. Sorry, buddy. We're just gonna actually just wish you were never born. All right, go ahead, super. I really don't care. Do whatever you want. You lost. It's over. All right, give me an additional super. There we go. Perfect. All right, I kind of hope this int 17 supers me. I want to see how much damage it would take. Okay, exactly what I wanted to see. This is perfect. All right, how much damage does this do? Wow, that's nothing. Okay. Well, we win. Getting this rotation turn 1 and then double supering with EZA Cooler, like, there's not really much the enemy can do. Like, they just instantly lose. Oh wow, we didn't really attack that many times, huh, with Final Form Cooler? Alright. Alright, so this guy's probably just gonna die next turn. I guess we'll just get as many attacks in as we can with Final Form Cooler here. Alright, so we're actually gonna have a perfect rotation next turn. But what I mean by perfect is we have LR Metal Cooler on the next turn. And the reason why that's so good is because if we float LR Metal Cooler off, we'll actually have all 7 links active with LR Final Form Cooler in slot 2, because the Metal Cooler is going to be giving him Legendary Power, which is the only link that the EZA STR Cooler does not give. So that's going to be really good. We're going to be able to see a really nice turn from Final Form Cooler. But the only problem is it's only the second turn, so we're not going to have him fully built up. But whatever. We'll see what happens here. All right, so this guy's dead. Goodbye. All right, STR Super 17. All right, because we attacked twice last turn, we should have decent defense. Yeah, 444k. We're not going to get one shot in slot 1. We'll do this. If Metal Cooler dies at the end, I really do not care. But yeah, here's all 7 links. 418,000 defense. Keep in mind, again, we didn't really super that, or we didn't really attack them many times last turn. Let's do this, and then I guess we'll just do this. Drop the AGL orbs. All right. All right, so he's not attacking right away, which is great. Get an extra stack in. Go ahead and absorb this. Give me another one, another super. Go. Ah, no, he didn't. Okay. All right, no super yet, which is fine. All right, Cooler, what do you got for us here? Final Form. 13 million, not even close to fully built up. Okay. Pretty good. All right, 8.7. Dodge. I forgot you could dodge that. Okay. All right, nice. We're getting pretty close to being fully built up here. I wish he would have supered Final Form Cooler. Would have taken like actually double-digit damage. Okay, this could be bad if he supers Metal Cooler. I mean, again, the worst that can happen is he kills us and then we just revive. So it's actually not going to be that bad. All right, well, we're done. Okay. All right. Do we... This is damage reduction for... I guess we just put Janemba in slot 1, whatever. Doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's have full power freeze to get this. I really can't wait until LR Golden Frieza comes out on Global. It's actually going to be a joke. Like, every single default stage is going to be a joke on the team. Like, he's just so ridiculous. Okay. Well, next turn, we will probably just finish this guy off. We could take some pretty significant damage if he supers full power Frieza, but I don't think we would get one shot by it. Full power Frieza has decent defense after he attacks. Okay. Infinite attacks. Go ahead, super this final form Cooler, see what happens. Go ahead. I didn't, okay. Is he not going to super? He didn't super, okay. Well, unfortunately, you lose, sir. We actually can't do that, because if we use the supernova, he's just going to absorb it. Do we just prolong the fight by supernovaing him? I'm kind of... Would we fully heal him from a supernova? I'm actually kind of curious. How would that work? I'm just going to do this just for science. Let's see how much this heals him for. That wasn't even close to a full heal. Okay, that healed for a little bit less than I thought. But yeah, this defense is looking pretty good. I mean, 527,000 and then 557,000. I guess, do we just kill him? Let's just kill him. Whatever. Okay, we win. So yeah, let me know down below what you guys think of EZA Cooler. I think once we start getting more difficult events that have like actual Saiyans or hybrid Saiyans as enemies, then it would make a little bit more sense to maybe pick and choose the places where you want to transform this character. But as it stands right now, like this guy in his pre-transform state next to this final form Cooler, like why, I don't even know, like why would you ever transform? Like it makes this guy look so much better with this guy next to him with the 50% support. So let me know down below what you guys think of this Cooler. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next one.